You're a 20-year-old with Down syndrome and you might want to do a dance class with DADAA. Your challenge first is to find out that DADAA exists, where DADAA operates, that DADAA operates dance. Then you've got to identify the locations around the city that we would run a dance program, the times, you've got to work out all that information, those logistics, and then you've got to get to us.
I'm originally from America, came over here in 2009. 1 in every 5 people in Australia have a disability of some kind. That's 1/5 of the population that if your website is not accessible, they may not be able to access your website.
As a designer, like you're all about visuals and visual pretty, and like kind of going, oh, that's beautiful, that's beautiful, that's beautiful. But then you encounter someone who is visually impaired and they hit your website and they're looking at it with their ears, for want of a better word, and then they just come across clutter and noise and obstruction and they can't get something done, and then you kind of think, oh, something clicks, right? I want to make it beautiful and pretty and usable for them.
I'm sitting in front of my computer here with the DADAA website open, going through it. What you're hearing is something called JAWS for Windows Screen Reader. Now, a screen reader will present information to me via voice, as you're hearing, or via a braille display, so I can read what's on the screen myself. Now, what you're hearing is not gibberish. It is very fast English. So we'll do a search for audio description. I've just gone to the top and popped into the search field. Now, if I hit H, maybe I'll get to my search results. Oh, and I did. There we go. First heading is the search results. What do we have? And we've got article things. The first link that comes up is that link I clicked on about audio description and tactile tours.
Today I saw Grace navigating the DADAA website, and that was great. It just brought a smile to my face because she was just zipping through it like quickly and easily, and it's exactly the same way that I would browse a website. I'm kind of, scanning through information, I'm looking at something, I'm kind of checking things. No, I don't need that, I'm going to another page. This is the information I want. She was just using a website the way I would, and I thought that was pretty fantastic.
I'm trying to make the websites that I'm being proud of. I also figured out that if the person who is just sitting next to me will start using the website that I built, they will not be able to use it because it's not accessible. It doesn't let them use it. I figured out that it's really important in the modern world for these people to be able to use a website as I do.
And we've been on this great journey over the last 2 years with Meteor on Mars, working out how to communicate directly to a person with a disability. But because we're an arts organisation and we're highly visual, one of the things that we didn't want to do was to end up with a fairly dry, boring website. We wanted a powerful website that was loaded with images of people with a disability making art, performing and engaging with the Western Australian arts sector.
Accessibility doesn't have to make your website boring or look boring. You can pack a lot of information into an accessible website and people will actually be able to find it. There are some websites that have, great content and then their forms are just terrible. Or I cannot buy anything from them because their shopping cart isn't accessible.
Compliance is just a humble way to make people care about something. Whether it's accessibility or it's something else, there has to be rules, which is called compliance. But in real life, in the real world, what you should care about is not the compliance, it's the way your product is being used. It's about user experience, really.
So Meteor on Mars and us have been through this huge journey of kind of balancing that information flow, balancing pathways to information, but making it beautiful and really representative of the enormous cultural product that DADAA produces every year.